Did you know there are developed countries where finding a partner is practically impossible for women? It sounds crazy, but in some European nations, up to 46% of adult women are single, including women over 40 who've never been in a relationship. Today, we're diving into 4 countries where women significantly outnumber men: Norway, Estonia, Iceland, and Russia. In each of these places, the dating market is completely flipped compared to what we're used to here in the States. While dating apps like Bumble and Hinge keep growing their user base in America, women in these countries face a mathematical problem that no algorithm can solve. There simply aren't enough men to go around. Let's start with Norway. Picture this, a country known for its breathtaking fjords, progressive policies, and a serious shortage of eligible bachelors. Norwegian women typically live to 84, while men live to about 80. This age gap might not seem huge, but combined with other factors, it's created a surplus of over 50,000 women compared to men. What's really shocking, nearly half of adult Norwegian women, 46%, are currently single. These aren't just college students or 20-somethings playing the field. We're talking successful, educated women in their 30s and 40s who struggle to find partners despite living in one of the world's most prosperous nations. Norwegian women are known for their striking natural beauty, typically tall with blonde hair and blue or green eyes. They're outdoorsy, well-educated, and financially independent. Yet, despite checking all the boxes that would make them highly sought after in most dating markets, many find themselves permanently single, simply due to mathematics. Next, let's head to Estonia, where the gender imbalance is even more pronounced. For every 49 men in Estonia, there are 52 women. In a country with just 1.3 million people, about the size of New Hampshire, those extra women add up quickly. Estonian women are often characterized by their high cheekbone, light-colored eyes, and tall stature. The country has produced numerous international models, yet paradoxically, many Estonian women struggle to find local partners. What makes this situation even more interesting is that Estonia is a tech powerhouse, often called the Silicon Valley of Europe. You'd think a country full of successful tech entrepreneurs would have plenty of eligible bachelors, right? Well, the reality doesn't match up. If you're enjoying these surprising facts about dating markets around the world, take a second to hit that subscribe button. We post new cultural insights every week that will change how you see the world and maybe even inspire your next trip abroad. Speaking of trips abroad, let's talk about Iceland, a country that's become famous for its otherworldly landscapes and, more recently, its approach to dating. With roughly 200,000 women and only 185,000 men, Iceland has one of the most skewed gender ratios in the developed world. Icelandic women are typically fair-skinned, with blonde or light brown hair, athletic builds, and a strong sense of independence. They're well-educated and career-focused, with most speaking perfect English, along with their native Icelandic. What's particularly fascinating about Iceland is how they've culturally adapted to this imbalance. The country has developed unique social spaces centered around thermal baths and hot springs, where people naturally gather and socialize. They even have what might be the world's most unique profession, bath inspectors, who monitor behavior in these communal spaces, which, yes, sometimes doubles as unofficial matchmaking grounds. Icelandic women have gained a reputation for being particularly open to international relationships, with many looking beyond their shores for potential partners. This has made Iceland a popular destination for single men traveling from Europe and North America. But if you think those numbers are striking, wait until you hear about Russia. The gender disparity there is on an entirely different scale. 84 million women compared to just 73 million men. That's a difference of 11 million. Russian women have driven men crazy for centuries with their combination of Slavic beauty and strong personality. They're known for taking immense pride in their appearance. It's common for Russian women to be fully made up and dressed elegantly, even for mundane tasks like taking out the trash or grabbing groceries. The historical reasons behind Russia's gender imbalance are complex, stemming partly from the devastating losses during World War II that continue to affect demographics generations later. Add in higher rates of male mortality from factors like alcoholism and workplace accident, and you have a situation where many Russian women face permanent singlehood despite their desire for partnership. This reality has led to a flourishing international dating industry, with Russian women often seeking partners from Western countries, particularly the United States. It's also created interesting cultural dynamics where women compete intensely for the limited pool of eligible men, investing heavily in appearance and traditional feminine attributes. What's particularly surprising about all four of these countries is that they consistently rank among the world's top nations for gender equality and women's rights. Norway and Iceland regularly top global gender equality indexes. Estonia has one of Europe's smallest gender pay gaps. Even Russia has higher percentages of women in management positions than many Western countries. Yet, despite these progressive achievements, the simple mathematics, population imbalance, creates relationship challenges that no amount of social progress can easily solve. For American women who might complain about the dating scene in cities like New York or Los Angeles, these international examples provide some perspective. While dating apps in the US might seem frustratingly full of ghosting and situationships, at least the basic numbers work in their favor. So what's the takeaway from all this? Maybe it's that dating challenges exist everywhere, just in different forms. Or perhaps it's that population demographics can sometimes override even the most progressive social policies when it comes to finding love. If you found these insights fascinating, hit that like button and drop a comment below telling us which country surprised you the most. Would you consider dating internationally if faced with these kinds of odds? Share your thoughts, and don't forget to subscribe for more eye-opening cultural comparisons next week.